Hey, what is going on, you guys? My name is SubZeroExtabyte and I am shooting right back at you today with another video today. And right now we are in a little bit of a panic mode, and you can see that on all of the scientists' their faces right here, because it seems like a lot of YouTubers have been going mad lately. I am not sure why this is happening, but right now I am going to be helping out all of these guys right here to make sure that everything that happens here gets sorted out fairly quickly. I mean, we cannot let those YouTubers turn evil all of a sudden. I mean, there have been a couple of incidents with YouTubers lately, but right now I think that it is time that we, the YouTubers and the YouTube public, are going to help each other on these things and unite as one piece to make sure that stuff like this does not happen all too often, because this can be really harmful for the community as a whole, and I think that that is not something that we should be allowing right now. So follow me on this quest that I have been given so that everyone can go watch their favorite YouTubers again for the rest of their long-lived lives, because I am not going to let those YouTubers fall to the dark side of the YouTube community with stuff like clickbait and all that kind of stuff. I should help all of them, and that is what I am going to be trying today, so help me God, because this might become fairly hard to do right now. I mean, there have been a lot of incidents lately, and I will not be getting into that, but I am just saying there actually have been quite some scandals in the last year, and there have been a lot of things that should not have been said between YouTubers, but right now that is not where my focus lies. I mean, we have got to stop the problem. We have got to save all of these YouTubers from falling to the dark side with all the clickbait. We have got to make sure that we are able to pull all of them back to the light in order for us to finally get something done here, and that way there will be no more scandals happening and everyone will just be staying on the light side of the YouTube, and that is the way that it is supposed to go now. This is a really weird place to be in right now. I mean, who would have thought YouTubers would have all of this underground stuff? And even better, who even thought they would have cereal in there? Not me. Oh my god, I just tripped on a freaking cereal box. Gosh darn, how does something like that happen to me? Maybe I am slacking a little right now when it comes to my obby skills, but I promise you guys that I have got a good explanation for that. You know that I have been inside of this YouTube community for a while, and you know that I love every second of it, but something that you may not understand is the fact that I get all of my life and energy from the success of my fellow YouTubers. So right now I am failing in stuff, because these YouTubers that used to give me energy are now falling to the dark side, and they are taking all of that good and light energy with them and they are letting it get consumed by the dark side. I know that it sounds horrible, and to be honest it is a horrible sighting right now, but this is just something that we will have to go through as a community, and we will have to make sure that every single one of these YouTubers get back to their old ways, because otherwise I am afraid that the universe might implode and stuff, and that is something that we really do not want to have happen right now, because you know, there is just not something that we can do about that right now. I mean, I have got barely enough energy to keep myself going in this hobby, so I mean, if the universe were to implode and I would have to go out and repair all of it, well, as of right now I just do not have the strength for that. Even though it sounds really bad, oh well, it actually is kind of bad, but that is just the harsh truth right now. So let's just move on and move on quickly, because right now we are living on borrowed time. I mean, we do not have any more time to spare right now, because the longer we wait and the longer it takes for us to get to the end of this hobby, the harder it will become to get those YouTubers back to the light side. And of course there will be more YouTube people who are able to get to the dark side if we take too long, which is not a good thing at all right now. I mean, we have got to do this before we get to a point of no return, and we do not want to hit that, because once we do actually hit that, well, let's just put it like this: we cannot do anything once all of the YouTubers have turned to the dark side. There is just no way that we are able to do anything against it at that point. So we will have to go on and get all of this out of the way, because we just cannot let too many YouTubers fall to the dark side. And I can tell you right now that I can already hear the screams of millions of YouTube viewers who have been the victim of clickbait made by these YouTubers who have fallen to the dark side. It is just not something that is fun to do. We will have to make sure that we get to the end of this hobby in time before all of this, and I mean before this fiasco is going to consume all of the YouTubers and the YouTube platform as a whole, because that is like my biggest fear right now. I mean, we cannot do anything without this, so we will have to move on and get all of this done before it is too late, and we do not want it to be too late. But what worries me right now is that we have come to find ourselves in this part of town, and it seems to be some kind of a fairy tale land. I wonder which YouTuber would want us to go through some kind of a fairy tale land to get all of this out of the way. I mean, they are just trying trying to stall me and block me and just get me down in general. But I am not letting that happen. I mean, that green dragon looked kind of scary, but I mean, I just cannot let that get to me right now. There is just no way that I'm going to let all of this get to me. But let me tell you this, you might think right now that I am some sort of a fearless individual because I am just pushing through this valley of death. But I am not fearless, not at all actually. I mean, I have been scared for so long that it might actually be kind of embarrassing right now. So yes, I actually am scared, but right now I just cannot let that fear get to me in this hobby. There is just too much at stake here, and I cannot let all of my fellow YouTubers down right now. This is not something that I am doing for myself. No, this is something that I am doing for all of us. Not just me, and not just the turn evil YouTubers. No, I am doing this for you guys, the viewers. Because the viewers deserve better than some kind of clickbait in the video titles, and fake pranks to gain followers. We are above that. And I'm not letting YouTube down right now because you guys and YouTube have always been there for me, so I cannot turn my back on you right now. There is just too much that is worth fighting for right now, so I'm going to be fighting tooth and nail right now to get back to the evil YouTubers and actually make sure that I'm able to get them back to the light side, because that is the actual real important part right here. And that is not a lie. I am not here for any kind of personal gain. I mean, I can kind of get that people will start looking at me like I am some sort of a saint after I am done with this. But I guess that this is just something that comes with a job. And I guess that beggars cannot be choosers, so I am just going to be riding out this wave right now. So with that said, I am going to have to get down to the bottom of all of this to actually find out what caused this epidemic of YouTubers turning to the dark side. And I mean, if you guys have got any kind of info on that, then please be so kind to help me out with this and leave a comment down below with the things that you would think that might be a reason for all of this, because I just cannot seem to wrap my head around this right now, and that is something that really grinds my gears right now. So let's just get down to the facts and get a kind of a recap on what has been going on right here to make sure that we are kind of able to sketch an image of everything that has been happening lately. So I mean, I have just been hanging out in my Minecraft world to make sure that I can get some privacy there. So I actually have no clue about what there could be going on right now that is making this happen now, and that is like the worst feeling ever, because I would have never let any of this happen right now if I had any idea about what was going on around here. But since I was all the way back in my Minecraft world and I was not in Roblox, I literally was all out of the loop for like the better part of 2 days, because I was building all sorts of stuff in my Minecraft realm. So please go ahead and check that out for yourself if you have not done that already. I mean, you will have to see it to believe it. And by that I mean that you will have to go see my Minecraft world for myself. And by that I mean in the video, and not by making some kind of a portal that will get you into my Minecraft world, because that will literally just drive me crazy, and I can swear to that. But that is kind of the reason why I do not have a clue about what is going on here with all of the YouTubers. I mean, how am I able to keep up with all of the drama and the fuzz when I am not even in the loop anymore? I was on like a mini break from Roblox to be able to get some stuff done on my house in Minecraft, and lately I have actually been having a lot of problems with my Minecraft world, and I cannot tell you how stoked I am to finally get that done someday, because people have been bothering me there for the better part of 3 months, and it is getting pretty hard to handle, I can tell you that much. But we are not here to talk about my struggles in Minecraft and with the amount of noobs in Minecraft, because what we are here for is a far greater cause, and I cannot stress that enough, because otherwise I will be dealing with a lot of stuff all day long, and I just cannot combine everything right now. I mean, I have been juggling this YouTube thing for a long time now, but right now all of my friends are in danger because they are all falling to the dark side of the YouTube community, which clearly is a really bad thing, because we don't want good and sweet YouTubers to turn to the dark and evil side, right? That's what I'm saying. If they all turn to the dark side, well, I mean, they already have, but anyway, if they all turn to the dark side, it'll be over for YouTube. No more videos. Can you imagine that? That's why they sent me down here in the first place, to make sure all of YouTubers keep uploading, even if they stay evil for some really weird reason. Of course I will try and stop that from happening, but I can't make any promises on that subject, and we do not want any of that to happen right now. So yes, I will be pushing everything that I had planned for today aside, and I will be getting all of that time back by helping my friends and doing all of this for the greater good, which would be helping them out right now. So I would not mind some help right now, but I am in this alone. But this will not stop me at all. Right now I am actually wondering about the fact that this guy just threw off his glasses, and that might be like because he is becoming the Hulk or something, and that he does not want his glasses to break or something like that. I mean, I could kind of get into that right now, but that seems like a bit of a stretch. Okay, so we are back at this insane doctor who thinks that everything that is happening is insane. I mean, look at that look on his face. Wow, that sounded really weird. Look at that look. That actually reminds me of Breaking Bad for some reason. There is this part where some guy named Tuco says something like that. He is all like, "Look at that look," and it is really funny. You should be watching Breaking Bad if you have not done that already, because it is the most amazing thing that has ever happened to shows and Netflix and stuff like that, and like forever. It is pretty insane if you ask me, but like I just said, talking about other stuff is not going to help us in the search for answers. I mean, we have got a lot of stuff that we would still need to do before we actually find an answer to all of this madness, and it is actually driving me crazy that we still have not found any answers right now. How about this? What if all of this is not even happening, but it is all in my head and this is just some random dream? That would be weird, because I am recording right now, so I would basically be recording for nothing at all because I am dreaming. But I guess that if you are actually watching this right now, then that would kind of mean that I have uploaded it and that it is not just some random dream. Even though it could have been though, but it is not, so I guess that this just makes all of this that much more scary, because we cannot just assume that everything that we are doing right now is for the better. I mean, we will have to burn down some bridges in order for all of those YouTube guys to get back to the light side of YouTube. So that is something that we would really need to do. But I mean, like I said previously, I am on my own in this battle and I will have to save all of the people of YouTube. So I am just going to be going down to everything. I mean, no matter what it takes right now, I am just going to make sure that whatever we need to actually make this happen, that we can actually make this happen, because otherwise, like if we do not do everything that we can do, like everything in our power, then how much good are we even? I mean, we are like nothing when it comes down to it if we do not help out our own YouTubers from falling to the dark side. So if we do not help our own, then how can we even be claiming that we are good ourselves? I mean, we just cannot claim that we are good if we do not go out and help our own people. So I'm going to be setting an example right here, because I feel like this has gone too far, and I am going to be bringing back all of these guys to where they belong, and that would of course be the light side of YouTube, and I am going to personally be making sure that whatever happens to them will be happening on my watch. So I'm going to make sure that whatever we do, everything that we as a team stand for, that is important to me, and I will make sure that no one will ever be tempted to fall to the dark side ever again, because we just cannot have something like that going on our turf. If you guys know what I am saying. And luckily for us, I feel like we are closing in on the second part, and by the second part I mean the ending part, because this is getting really hard to complete right now. But like I said, I will have to bash through this if I actually want to get some stuff done right now. So let's make sure that we are actually able to go save some YouTuber lives right here today, because without all of these guys, I bet you guys that I would not be able to make it. I mean, I have been trying a lot of stuff today, but I just could not do anything right now. So I am just like, how am I going to do this when no one is around here to boost me and to give me some energy that will get me through the day and through a video? So that is the main reason why I want these guys to get back to the light, just because otherwise who will be there when I fall? Right, no one will be there, because everyone will be making clickbait and all that kind of stuff, while I am here working my butt off to make honest videos for all of my loyal fans, aka my subs. So I will have to move on, even though I know that it will only be getting harder to actually finish this hobby, but I feel like if we would really want it right now, then we can make it true no matter what. So let's get it, boys. We are able to do this, and we are able to get this done because we are all subs, and we are here to stay and to take our friends back with us to the light, which should totally be doable, seeing as we have already come so far. I mean, it's been one strange adventure, hasn't it? From YouTuber to YouTuber. Even I myself turned evil apparently, which is very strange because I don't really remember doing so. I don't know, it might have happened in my sleep or something like that. The point is though that we are almost done, and I think we are done. freaking amazing right now, you guys. I mean, we have been battling all day long, but right now we have accomplished what we wanted to do. We have gotten through all of the evil stuff, and right now I can just feel the energy flow again because of all of the people that have returned to the light. This is just amazing to me, you guys. I do not know about you, but I am feeling great. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.